Hi, it's Adrian from Living Holistic Health here. Whether you need extra immune support, as in you're getting frequent colds and flus or generally not feeling very well, or whether you may be suffering from an autoimmune condition, that's a condition where the body attacks itself and gets out of whack, something like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, psoriasis, that sort of stuff, that they're autoimmune conditions. So whether you're in that boat with an autoimmune condition or whether you just need more immune support, as in you're always getting sick, always getting viruses and bugs and gastro and that sort of thing, there are two key nutrients that you need to focus on and make sure that your body has enough of. And the first one is zinc and the second one is vitamin D. So the first one, zinc, is found in a lot of nuts and seeds, so that's raw nuts and seeds. So if you're having a couple of small handfuls of those each day, that's fantastic. Zinc is also found in oysters, but if you're not an oyster fan, that's okay. You can still get a good supply of zinc in any red meat. So go for your grass-fed red meats, they'll have a good supply of zinc. But you might find that that's all going well through your diet, but you still might be suffering from these colds and flus, or you still might be suffering from, a bit of a flare-up with your autoimmune condition. So then what you need to focus on is a zinc supplement. Now there's been some good research come out recently supporting supplementing with zinc for helping reduce the severity of colds and flus. But zinc is also a really crucial mineral for the immune system overall. It needs it, the body needs it to support the immune system and to help regulate it. And if you're having problems with your immune system, either you're getting sick or you have an autoimmune condition, your immune system will be churning through a lot of zinc on a regular basis. So having some form of zinc supplementation might be something you need to look at. If you are going to have a look at zinc supplementation, steer clear of the oxide forms, go for a good form, and just make sure that you're not taking it around your medications as well, because sometimes zinc can bind up your medications, antibiotics or whatever it might be, and stop those from working effectively. And also zinc is something that you should be looking at doing short term. So that's zinc. The second thing that you need to be looking at is your vitamin D levels. Now I do suggest for most of my patients when they come through that they actually go and get their vitamin D levels checked. So just get a baseline. If your doctor can't do it through Medicare, just ask them to say, look, I'll just pay for it. It doesn't cost very much, or you can come and see us alternatively. It's not a very expensive test, it's a blood test. Get your vitamin D levels checked at a baseline, and then you look at either through food, so mushrooms or getting some sunlight exposure, etc. Or if it's around the winter months, then you might want to look at supplementation, and then you work out over a course of time, how much do I need to take to get my levels above where it is, because most people, 80% of the population according to the research, is deficient in vitamin D. And if you're suffering from poor immunity or autoimmunity, you need to make sure that your vitamin D levels are better than average. So that's better than the average person. You need to be pushing up beyond 70. So that's when you get a baseline, get your vitamin D levels, either supplement or food, sunlight, however you want to do it, and then track it over a period of time, get it retested in 8, 12 weeks, whatever it might be, work that out with your practitioner or with ourselves, of course, if we do that for our patients, and then you work out exactly where you're at. Okay, so you need to make sure that your vitamin D levels are better than adequate, firstly, as I said, and secondly, that you've got plenty of zinc in your system, because your body will be churning through, your immune system will be churning through that zinc, particularly as we're getting into the colder months, and particularly if you are suffering from flare-ups of autoimmunity or other illnesses like that. So two very important nutrients to consider to boost your immune system, zinc and vitamin D. If you haven't already done so, get onto those. If you need some additional support, we are here to help you. Just send us a message or give us a call on the phone number on the Facebook page. Thanks very much for listening.